Today I'm going to be showing you pattern number 28 on friendshipbracelets.net. It looks like this, and it's a really simple pattern to do. You're going to need 6 different colors of string and 2 strands of each, so 12 strands in total. Alright? You're going to set them up. I'll just tell you what the colors I'm using, but you can use whatever colors you want. Magenta, purple, blue, dark blue, pink, and green. Or another way would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so just whatever you do on one side, do on the other, like a mirror. Alright, I already have the first row done, and I'll just walk you through it though. Okay, so you're going to do 3 forward knots. First one, string 1 onto string 2. The second, string 3 onto string 4. And the third, string 5 onto string 6. Then you're going to make 3 backwards knots, which would be string 8 onto string 7, string 10 onto string 9, and string 12 onto string 11. Alright, very simple. So, you can look that up. Alright, so now we're going to get started with the second row, and you're going to leave out the bordering strings, which would be string 1 and string 12. And you're going to do 2 forward backwards knots. The first one, 2 onto 3. That done. 2 onto 3. And the second would be 4 onto 5, right? You're leaving out the bordering strings. Alright, so then you're going to do 1 forward knot, and they should be the 2 colors in the middle, and they should be the same color. That should help you figure it out a little bit. Just 1 basic forward knot. Suppose you could do backwards if you want. It doesn't really matter because they're the same color. Then you do 2 backward forwards knots. The first would be, 8 onto 7, backward forward knot. And 10 onto 9, backward forward knot. Alright? Pretty simple. Alright? Let's get started onto row 3. You're going to put in the bordering strings this time. You're going to make 3 backwards knots. Okay? The first one, string 2 onto string 1. Second would be string 4 onto string 3, and the third would be string 6 onto string 5, and those are all backwards knots, right? Okay, now you're going to do 3 forward knots, which is the opposite of what you did, and you're going to do string 7 onto string 8, string 9 onto string 10, and string 11 onto string 12, right? Very simple. Okay, now for this row, for row 4, you're going to leave out the bordering strings, and they should be string 1 and string 12, right? And then you're going to start by making 2 backward forward knots. Alright? My strings all separated. First one would be string 3 onto string 2, backward forward knot, and string 5 onto string 4, backward forward knot. Then you're going to make 1 forward knot with 2 colors in the middle, which they should be the same colors. A forward knot, and then you're going to do 2 forward backwards knots, right? That should be that's going to be string 8 onto string 10 and string 11 onto string, oh no, sorry, So the first one would be string 8 onto 9. The second one would be 10 onto 11. Alright? Okay, now we're going to start the next row. You're going to use the boarding strings, and you're going to make 3 forward knots. Very simple. One onto 2, 3 onto 4. And 5 onto 6. Very, very simple. Alright, I'm going to make 3 backwards knots. Alright, 3 back knots. And then, for the last row, 3 forward knots and 3 backwards knots. Right? 3 forward, 3 backward. And you're going to leave out the boarding strings. So strings 1 and string 12 are out. Alright. So after you do the 3 forward, you go to the 2 backward, and then you repeat. So it's a very simple pattern. I recommend trying it with as many colors as you can, and just keep practicing. And if you mess up on any knots, I find a pin or a needle to take them out helps a lot. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe.